The interest of the teacher scares the children in class before she or he delivers what she's going to deliver.
Teaching is all about vibe. Tell your neighbor, teaching is all about vibe. Tell people when they are going to enter the class, tell them, maintain the what? I've left the vibe up. That's why when you ask them, have you understood, they will tell you, yes. You give homework, they all get it. Then you say, you said you understood. They say yes, because they wanted you to go. Mental attention, it's a sign that they are going to learn. Physical attention is a sign that they are going to be present, but learning will be questionable. Are you together? Example, I've entered. We can stand up. Like someone talked about motivation. We stand. You can stand. Assume I've entered. And you want to greet them. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is a lovely day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Members, is there a vibe? No. Is there a vibe? No. Is there a vibe? Vibe is not there. Okay, now let me give you the one for vibe. Are you together? Yeah. Now for I will say good morning for you to say good morning, our teacher. Good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Are you see that?
Yes.
Should we begin now?
Yeah.
Vibe, but now put in vibe. And remember, this one also goes to teachers in upper class P6 and P7. You have totally betrayed us. In upper classes, people are too serious. As if you are teaching major journals. All the time you are too... By the way, people, if there is a place where education is dying, is in upper classes. People are too serious. And that's why you find even those kids, they start developing serious faces. Wrinkles at an early age. Because the teachers are too serious. They don't laugh. There is no icebreaker. No resting. Nothing all the time.
Don't teach nursery children.
But those are, by the way, may this never go out of your mind. When the child is in P7, P6, they are still children. They are still young. They have to enjoy their stage of being young, play. Are we together? That's why you find teachers, like, I would give an example. If you want to find, like, people say math is complicated. But children who usually pass math highly in those classes, if you look at also their teachers, teachers that are more friendly to the children, they have that relationship with their learners. Then you find others. They just look at you, they run. Are we getting it? So upper class teachers kindly, even in upper class, these things are needed. Yes. You people, children in so many schools, in upper classes, the moment they go to P6 and P7, they start becoming lousy, very timid. All the time they're thinking about photosynthesis. They're thinking about solving equation, Pythagorean theory. And yesterday you told them this number came last year, this time it will not come. Now they're saying, this number is the easiest, it will not come. So they have said the other one is the hardest, it might, the one, they'll bring it. So all the time, that's why you find them in the compound. When you make research and see, observe them. You look at those kids who are very active in the lower classes and compare, look at them now. Right now they're like this, reserved, miserable. How are you? I'm fine. Good morning teacher, how are you? Fine. How is life? Life is okay, like that, things are like that, we're okay. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Why? Because in upper classes we are too what? Serious too? And we are not learning now. In upper classes there's no learning. There is running. Running the syllabus. Teachers know it. We are running. And not because of the teachers, because of the entire competition in schools. Instead of learning, we are running the syllabus. You have to run. You run. Instead of learning, we do what? We run. Are we together? To finish the syllabus. Because if you don't finish it, no job. True or false? So at times teachers do certain things, they are beyond their control and measure. Okay, how we are starting. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning, our teacher. You point at your teacher. Good morning, our teacher. Good morning, our teacher. Good morning, our teacher. Are you getting it? The first one, high tone, mid tone, low tone. High tone, mid tone, low tone. Then you, after good morning, we can also go to good afternoon, our teacher. Good afternoon, our teacher. Good afternoon, our teacher. Good evening, our teacher. Good evening, our teacher. Good evening, our teacher. Hey, goodbye, our teacher. Goodbye. Now, are you see? That teacher has now left. Next one comes. Good morning. How are you? Let us start. Huh? What did we end yesterday? Huh? You killed the vibe, boo. Teaching is all about vibe. Tell your neighbor, teaching is all about vibe. By the way, tell people when they are going to enter the class, tell them, maintain the what? I've left the vibe up. Are you getting it? Another just enters. They just enter like this and they start looking at you. Why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? Who are trying to laugh? You laugh in my class. In the math. In math is there teaching. Sit down.
The interest of the teacher scares the children in class before she or he delivers what she's going to deliver.
And there they maintain their physical attention, but no mental attention.
Yeah.
And that's why most teachers are masters in having physical attention, zero mental attention. You enter class, they fear you. They are feared you, they fear me. They are scared, but they are not attentive. That's why when you ask them, have you understood, they will tell you, yes. You give homework, they all get it. Right? And they say, you said you understood. They say, yes. Because they wanted you to go. Are you getting it? Should we begin now? Yes,
I've not talked about the modometer of the teacher. The modometer. If the modometer is low, the mood of the...
Now you see, the modometer, it is the same thing as we talked about the vibe. The teacher yourself, you see what makes your body vibrate when they ring you. It's not the body, it is the phone. The teacher, you should be a vibrator yourself. Even if you're a teacher who is loved by children, even in the compound, when they just see you, they say, hey, teacher! Because just seeing you alone arouses their interest. Are you getting it? That's why teachers, I tell you this. I worked for 6 months without pay. But a person could not even tell that I've not been paid. And I was teaching big people. But whenever I could enter the lecture room, I could lecture as if I've been done what? I've been paid. So as a teacher, while entering that gate, leave your problems where? Leave them out. And come. But other people come with their problems and they bring them on people's children. Why are you looking at me? I even dreamt about when you're don't stop coming in my dreams. But now look at this one. For you have not tucked in. Are you getting it? I even have my problem, you are disturbing me. And when they also find their fellow teachers, when the person greets you. Members, teaching is firstly, motivation is the mother of passion, and teaching is touching lives. If your teaching is not touching lives, you are deceiving yourself. They are just know you are teaching for money. You are teaching for? And the money will never be enough. Are you together? Yes. So, when you're entering the gate, look at yourself. By the way, this is one thing which has worked for us, and it can also work for you. While teaching children, look at that child, all children, as if they are your own children. By the way, that's one thing which works for me as a person. I look at the child as if the child is mine. And I say, what if the child was mine? How would I have taught this child? Then I say, God, as I'm teaching other people's children, may you also teach my children. Because you're not going to teach your children yourself forever. Are you getting it? People have blind love. You love your own children very much. Then you love other people's children. Like you enter a class, you find a weak one, hey, Betty, who told you to sit here? Who told you to sit here? Go and sit at the back. For you, all the time, you sit there. If you want to sleep, sleep. If you want to gas, do everything there. It's okay. It's okay for you. Huh? Are you together? Because you don't want Betty to spoil your day. And for you, you repeat. You are going to repeat this class. Abamu, huh? Others will tell you you'll have to repeat. You don't know how to read. You don't know this organization. Huh? You are not putting in efforts. How should I put in efforts? They know. Yeah, put in efforts. But the child doesn't know even how to put in efforts. Put in what? Efforts. Are you together? Efforts. And that's why you find that some teachers, you like only children, the good ones. You make them sit in front. Those ones are the ones whom you ask questions. When those ones have asked questions, they have answered you. The lesson has been well taught. Others will go, okay, Master, tell us what is the answer. 4 plus 4 is 8. Good. Okay, all of us, we are going now to write our notes. Now, before you know, the class has done what? Has done. There are people who in class, I tell you this, when to them, they don't bother with weak learners. Their blood deals with only good ones, the first learners. The weak learners, after all, for me, I've taught. 1, 2, 3, go. Good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning, our teacher.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, our teacher.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, our teacher.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, our teacher.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening, our teacher.
Good evening.
Good evening, our teacher.
Good evening.
Good evening, our teacher.
Hey, goodbye.
Goodbye, our teacher.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, our teacher.
Hey, goodbye.